Drinking buddies, some of you guys might be new to whiskey, new to bourbon, new to scotch, whatever you're new to, and you need to know how to drink whiskey the right way. So let's do that. Let's figure that out. I'm going to teach you right here, right now, how to drink whiskey the right way. Let's go.
I'm your drinking buddy.
All right, drinking buddies. So I would say first things first, you're going to want to get a nice glass. You could use a Glen like this. I kind of like the Glen with the stem as well. They are both available on, Amazon, Target, Walmart.com, wherever you buy your things from. If you want to use the link in the description down below, you can get them at a great price on Amazon, and I get a few pennies if you use that link. But that's not what this is about. This is about how to drink whiskey the right way. So, some people will say there is no wrong way to drink whiskey, and I kind of agree with that, but as being someone who has drank whiskey out of a shoe, yes, that is a video that's out there, I can say there is a wrong way to drink whiskey, and there's also better ways to drink whiskey, and one of the best ways you can enjoy your whiskey is to pour it in the correct glass. Now, if you have to, a rocks glass will work, but I would recommend against it. I don't like drinking out of a rocks glass. You get no nose. The nose is important. So, first things first, you are going to want to coat the inside of the glass with the spirit, and you're going to want to make sure that you poured this about 15 minutes ago. Before you want to drink it, pour it in the glass about 15 minutes. Then you're going to want to either go this way, where you go slowly and coat the inside of the glass, or where you swirl it and get it really good in there. And then you go in for a nosing. And since you're new to it, you probably don't want to dip your nose in that far. Oh, what are we drinking today? That's kind of important. This is Driftless Glen's single barrel strength rye whiskey. They did send this to me, but I will be honest with whatever feedback I give this whiskey. If it's terrible, I'll tell you. If it's great, I will tell you. Now you're going to want to give yourself some notes. Now try to think of some things that it smells like. So here, this is giving me herbal tea vibes. And kind of rock it back and forth on your nostrils. Don't go straight in and just sit there. Kind of rock it back and forth like this. It helps to either have your mouth open when you're smelling, or to have your mouth closed. And when you pull the glass away, open your mouth. So like this. That kind of gives me an explosion of nosing aromas. I don't know many other people that do that. That's just something that I've learned, and I think it works really well. So give it a nice swirl. Now, you are not going to want to take a big swig of this. That is not how we drink whiskey. No. We are not going to want to shoot this. We are not going to want to drink this fast. This is a process. This should take us a half hour or so to drink this amount of whiskey. How are we going to sip this? We are not going to chug it. We are going to pretend that it is hot coffee. It is so hot, it's going to burn our mouth. So we are going to want to sip a tiny bit. You're going to want to hold that in. Hold it in. Really move it around your tongue. Really move it from the front of your tongue to the back of your tongue. Let it go over all of your taste buds. Coat all of your tongue, coat all of your taste buds in that flavor. You're going to hold it in for about 5 to 10 seconds or until it starts to burn. And then you're going to want to sip slowly. So slowly, you are shocked that you could possibly sip something so slowly. You'll want to split it into a couple swallows maybe. Then you're going to want to notice some things about the whiskey. So on this one, this is a pretty dill-forward rye. Look at that color. That is a dark color for a rye, by the way. Very caramely. Very, wow. I think this could be the quintessential sweet tea whiskey. Like I say sweet tea on a whiskey, this is like sweet tea. This is like straight up sweet tea. But going back to how we sip this, we want to hold it in, coat our tongue, swallow slowly, and don't take very much in at a time. You see, I've already taken 3 or 4 drinks out of here, and you can barely tell the level has barely gone down. Very small sips. If you keep it on your tongue, keep it away from your gums, keep it away from your underneath your tongue, you will avoid some extra burn. You will avoid some extra like palate burn. The hot coffee thing did come from my buddy Patrick, so I got to give some props to Patrick for that one. But I definitely think hot coffee is a great example of how you should sip it. Pretend it is hot coffee, so you don't want to burn yourself, so you're just going to take a tiny, tiny bit. Now, why am I doing it this way? Because this is the way that I find it most enjoyable. This is the way where I get the most experience out of it. Great viscosity on this whiskey. I do really like it. Man, the more I drink on it, the more that dill is really tamed down, and it's really more just drinking like a caramel sweet tea. This is a really good whiskey. I think this will be really fun to put up against some heavy hitters in rye, because I think this is a heavy hitter in rye. It's about 60 bucks. But yeah, drinking buddies, I highly recommend, if you are new to whiskey, new to bourbon, new to rye, new to scotch, whatever whiskey it is of your choice, just make sure that you go into the glass slowly, you really give it a good nosing, and you have the right glass for the occasion. I'm probably going to get called pretentious in the comments for saying that you need to use the right glass, for saying that you need to do things like this. This is not, like I said for the 5th time, this is not the only way to drink whiskey. This is just the way that I find to be the best way to drink whiskey. Well, drinking buddies, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. Every time you guys like the videos, every time you guys subscribe to the channel, you make this thing possible. I could not do this without you. Cheers. We'll see you on the next one.